I'm here to show you a little video about how to shorten your brake cables. I keep seeing a lot of mopeds with cables that stick out way too far in the front that are not trimmed. It's really simple, so I'm just gonna make a little video. To shorten your cable, you need a wire cutter, a couple 10mm wrenches, and a NARP. Most people tell me they don't know where to get a NARP. But if you just walk to your hardware store and go all the way down to the end of the bin, you can find them. They're in the little automotive accessory drawer. If you want to replace the bolt with a set screw, you can do that too to make it cleaner. As you can see, this back brake cable is way too long. What were they thinking? The first thing you want to do is loosen your back brake adjuster using two 10mm wrenches. Spin the nut down to loosen it. Once it's loose enough, you can remove the brake cable. Now you want to cut off the end of the cable. You can now pull the cable out of the adjuster. We're gonna trim this end, so we need to pull the cable back into the housing. On this side, squeeze the brake, and when you let go, pull on the cable, and it'll come out like that. Now push the cable into the brake handle, and you can press the little stop holder up and pull it out. We're going to want to trim the back of the cable a couple inches, so you want to pull the cable into the housing a couple inches past how far we're going to trim it. Get it to the edge, and then pull it right here so you can see how far you're going. That's about 1 inch, 3 inches, 5 inches. Put this cable back in where you want it. Now adjust the front of the cable to about what you want for length. I like about there. With the cable adjusted in the front to where we want, we actually have this much extra. So I'm gonna cut that much off. Okay. Now I use a little pick to open this up and make it smooth. Now we have a perfect length cable. Now we just slowly push the cable back through. There we go. To reconnect your cable, just do it in reverse order. Push the cable through and slide this little piece in. Place your cable like that. Then go to the back and pull the back of the cable to tighten it up. Now we have to attach the rear. Slide the adjuster through and then put the nut on from the other side. I have a little bit of slack here, so I just need to pull it up. There we go. This is the NARP I'm going to use for the rear brake. I removed this and I actually used a set screw. This is just a little Allen set screw. I like to tighten this as much as I can. Put in your NARP. And I like to tighten it so that as tight as it is, I can still undo it. So tighten it about halfway down, and then make sure that you can put it in and out. Yep, so I can. So now I can put it in and out, and I still have room to adjust it. Use your pliers and the Allen or screwdriver if you left that in, and just tighten it down. Okay. There you go. Now we just need to tighten it. I like that amount of action. Now just tighten your adjusters. You now have properly length brake cables. The last thing I want to mention is that there are two different types of brake cables. There's this one on the right, which is normal. There's this one on the left, which is a lot more braids. And the one on the left twists and stretches. so I try not to use it. But occasionally when I buy a multi-pack, I get one in it, and I really don't like them. So try to avoid this one on the left if you can, and stick to these ones on the right. I hope this video helped you shorten your cables. Let me know if you have any questions or comments.